What's up, everybody? Let's Talk About It Podcast Mobile Season 2. We're back at it. And as you can see, I'm in a different location right now. And it's your boy Rastafari, the new host of Let's Talk About It Podcast Mobile. Let's go crazy for the boy. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So as you see right here, I got somebody next to me. Her name is Charlotte Perez. You know what I'm saying? She's done a lot for the community where I'm at right now. And we're going to get into that here in a second. But it's been a long journey trying to get the podcast back up and going. I've been working with a lot of new people, and now we're in Colorado Media School, where we're franchising and trademarking our brand, making ourselves a little bit stronger. So y'all bear with it. We'll have some more episodes for you. We're going to get things going here in a minute. Back, Let's Talk About It Podcast Mobile. So what's up, Charlotte? What you got going on for yourself nowadays?
Hey, I'm actually here at the media school, Colorado Media School, trying to learn about broadcasting and video production, trying to get my own podcast going, actually, Charlotte Perez Podcast.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, that's big booming business right now. The podcasting is very booming. So yeah, definitely. You got any YouTubes or anything right now that people can go check out?
So yeah, currently right now I got the Charlotte Perez Podcast. If you go search that on the YouTube, I usually point that out to people if they're ever having a bad day or their hopes are down or whatever. It's a good little pick-me-up, or just to show a little bit of the community work that I do in Pueblo and that I've done and the impact I've had on my city.
Okay, y'all hear it right here, you know what I'm saying? Give them a shout out, you know what I'm saying? Uplifting stuff, positivity, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Try to make the community better, make people better, you know what I'm saying? Make better choices in life.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you would want to say to the youth or anything like that right now?
Yeah, my little slogan is for the youth is to be tight in what's right. You can have swagger and have all the bling and have all the drip, but I want people to be good people, especially to the elderly and to protect children. I would love to see, people all tatted up with the bling, all dripped out, opening, doors for little old ladies, or, helping people on the side of the road, just out there being good people. So my little slogan to the younger generation is to be tight in what's right.
Yeah, I like that. That's what's up. And what are some things that you want to say to the community in general to help them uplift their day? You know what I'm saying? What's some words of motivation that you want to tell people, or not just the community, but my community, your community, people all over that's going to see this?
Yeah. So my thing is you're not alone. We all suffer from, situations and, things that happen to us. You share those along with other people. But my main thing is I want my people to focus on making sure and taking care of their mental health. That's the bottom line of the foundation of all the problems I believe that people go through, and what's the problem with our cities and our nation and this world is that we have things that happen to us and they affect us unconsciously. And so it's always good to go and get educated on how it affects your brain, so that way you can recognize when you're doing certain things and you can help control it, and give yourself some discipline and make your days and your moments a little bit easier.
Yeah. So what's your motivation to do what you do right now in life? What is your true motivation to get out here and get it? What gets you up every morning?
Just the fact that I know that I got a whole city, counting on me. My life is not my own, so I wake up and I know that I got people counting on me. All the people that are suffering, all the people that, look to me as the hope for Pueblo. I got a big plate in front of me, and God gave it to me, and I want to honor that blessing, and I just want to show up for Pueblo. And me showing up here to Colorado Media School every day is me showing up for Pueblo, so I can make sure that I move myself forward in the right way, and I ensure that I'm going to make this change happen.
Okay. So y'all heard it right here, live and direct, people, from the lady right here. And your name is again for my fans and followers?
Charlotte Perez from Pueblo.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how we're going to do it today. Let's Talk About It Podcast Season 2. We up, y'all.
Hey.
Let's Talk About It Podcast Mobile Spotlight Interview. Sir, could you introduce yourself to the fans and followers out there?
My name is Ray Brown, a.k.a. Mr. New Flow. Ray like the sun, brown like the color, shine like no other. My brother.
Okay. And we are at Colorado Media School right now. And what are some things that you would say that made you want to participate with this educational institution?
Well, first of all, anything that you do, you have to put work in to master your craft. You got to put the 20,000 hours in. And if music is what I've been doing for years, the behind the scenes is the most money-making thing out of the music. You can do music as a hobby, but you probably spend more money than you make, unless you just get rich or, blow up. And that happens to very few people. So here they give you all of the resources that you need to start your entertainment and start creating content on different platforms. And so if they're giving you the resources, it's a no-brainer for me that now I have to come through on my end of the bargain. So, just to answer your question, is why wouldn't I go to Colorado Media School?
Okay. So you're into music, that's what you're telling me.
I'm into entertainment.
Entertainment, okay. Entertainment. So you're an entrepreneur.
No, I'm just a regular guy.
Okay. So what about entertainment is what drives you?
Current events, funny videos, and quotes have been the leading statistical income right now. It's like the internet is booming right now for monetization. And if the news can capitalize off of bad information and bad news, I figure I can capitalize off of good news and funny things, because I know a lot of people that are capitalizing off this monetization gold rush, so to say, this Bitcoin, this invisible dollar. That's what somehow we're getting. So it's a lot. It's a lot to say, but that's about it in a nutshell. What else you want to know?
Well, the people want to know, what would you tell the youth right now that's trying to go into any type of media right now? What information would you have for them?
Your likability is your profit. Your network is your net worth. So if you add up all the people that you know and all the people that they know and all the money that y'all all collectively make, that's your net worth. That's what the businessmen look at. This is what the banks look at to see if they trust you with more money. And you've got the ability to do it young. You don't have to be, 21 to start entrepreneuring as a social media influencer. So that's definitely a good thing for the young people that are getting out of college and they don't know what they're going to do, and they still need a little income to get to and from work and just get the basis of life. It's going to give you some kickback, no matter who it is. But that's all I have to say for that. And don't get caught scrolling down forever until you fall asleep.
Okay.
It happens to a lot of people. There's a lot of people who are just scrolling and scroll, watch to watch, and they're not creating anything. So I don't suggest keep looking at the social media platforms and being in the matrix. I would say all the time, every day, create yourself, make it fun.
Yeah, that's good words. So we're gonna wrap this thing up, you know what I'm saying? We'd love to have you back. You say you do music, you say you rap, so we're gonna have to get some tracks of you killing it on the freestyle or some written stuff for us.
No, I mean, what was the question you just asked me?
What you wanted to tell the youth?
I would say, don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Go
Okay.
to school, don't break the rules. Take risks, but keep it safe. Practice safe sex, do your best to keep the faith. One reason not to do drugs, because the drugs might just be lace. My Uncle Bob took a couple hits of a joint, and his mind got erased. Every time I look him in his face, I know his soul has been replaced. The drugs got him. He got my mama too. The only difference between her and him is she didn't make it through. Which brings me to my next point. Trayvon could have been you. If I search your closet for hoodies, I bet I'll probably find a few. The funny thing is, that could have been you. Killer, set, free, sounds crazy but it's true. Watch out for danger, make peace with strangers, because when that hurricane hits, all you have is your neighbors. Learn from my mistakes, don't take these wise words for granted. I'm giving you all my spiritual food, don't leave here empty-handed. Here, take this. You can't see it, but it's a lesson. When you learn to bring out the God from within yourself, there won't be no use for stressing. My message is, there's a message in every message. Learn from my mistakes. Don't chase. Embrace your essence. Got it?
That's what's up. Let's talk about it, Podcast Mobile. Reintroduce yourself to the people one more time.
Break around, the man with the crown from the boogie down. Ha ha ha.
We are Let's Talk About It, Podcast Mobile. This is your host, Rastafari Line, and again, we're doing another spotlight. So with this spotlight, could you introduce yourself, please?
Miss Jessie.
All right, we have Miss Jessie here. And as you can see, we're in a different location too, people. Miss Jessie, could you please tell the people where we are at right now?
We are at Colorado Media School, where I'm the education coordinator. And I actually went to school here and got my associates myself, so every class that you're going to go through here, I've done it.
Okay. And what are some things that brought you into this field?
To begin with,
Yeah.
honestly, I thought this was a medical school. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't find like Colorado Medical School. And then Teresa was like, no, it's media. And I was like, why not? I live across the street. And then, I don't know, I walked in the door and I felt like home. I felt like I belonged. And I really haven't felt like that for a while. So it felt nice to feel like it was home.
Okay. So what are some things that you would leave to like the future? Entertainers, media seekers, the youth. What would you tell those guys and girls right now?
You can do it at any age. Young, old, super young, doesn't matter, you can do it at any age. If you're going to be coming here, expect to feel like a baby every 4 weeks, and then they're going to smack you on your butt and make you cry all over again in 4 weeks. And that's normal, it's expected, it's part of the excitement. So if you don't like pressure, then don't come here.
Okay.
And then also just keep in mind that, like, yes, you're going to get the best education that you can get here, but you're also getting like just enough to get you to be good in different areas. So you're like a pocket watch or a pocket knife, you know what I mean? Like you're going to have areas that you're good in and other areas that you need work on, you need more education, but it's going to give you a really good backbone.
Okay. And so we have a lot of people that are interested in media. We have the influencers on TikTok, and you have people trying to get into acting, and then people writing. So what are some things that you would tell those people strictly that's wanting to get in this all over the world that might see this, like the boys and girls, the men and women that all want to get into this field? What would you tell them right now?
It takes a long time. It doesn't happen overnight. Network, and if you don't have a portfolio, ain't no one gonna pay you.
Okay. Ain't nobody gonna pay you. You hear that,
Unless you
right?
got that portfolio.
Unless you got a portfolio.
And like serious, like you gotta network, because I don't know why it's like that in this business, but they should have a networking class. Like teach people how to really network, because that's all this business is. It's all about who you know and where it's gonna take you.
And
That's sad to say, but it's the truth.
But that's something that they possibly can work on in the future.
Absolutely. They could change that with time. Absolutely, 100%. But at this day and age, no. Right now, that's how it is.
they're focusing on other aspects of the media right now,
Yeah.
outside of networking, which is something that I feel that they should teach people or have a class on, because ain't nothing like being in a room full of sharks and you're just a small fish.
Absolutely, and I'll say if you go to the Colorado Media School or any of the Beyond Air Network schools, take radio and TV broadcasting, then go into digital media production.
And why is that?
Because you need it in digital production. How are you going to make a video if you didn't perfect that when you were in second term radio and television broadcasting? Like, there's lots of things you learn in that class and practice and perfect that going just straight to digital media marketing, you're not going to know. And it is going to put you behind. And her class is no joke. Like, her class is a lot, and it's fun and it's exciting, but it's going to challenge you on all kinds of other
And what
levels.
class is this you're talking about?
Digital media marketing with Holly.
Okay. Digital media.
Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah.
And her class is a little bit more intense.
Yeah. She expects that you know those like media things. She expects that you know how to make a video. She knows that you expect how to edit. You're not going to know how to edit and do all those things taken first term. You need to take second term to get all those skills.
Okay.
So that's why it's important. And plus, they don't pay anything for going to DMP. It costs you nothing extra on top of what you've already paid to go to school. Why would you not do that?
Okay. So this is something that you might want to check out if you're in the Colorado, Denver area, or all over. Just look them up, and they can find Colorado Media School most likely where?
At coloradomediaschool.com or beyondair.com.
Okay.
Everyone.
So you heard it right here, folks. This is Let's Talk About It Spotlight with
Miss Jessie.
Miss Jessie, and we're going to get back to it later on. Rastafari is signing out. Peace out, everybody.
Let's Talk About It podcast mobile. It's your boy Rastafari Lion. And as you see, we're in a different location, like I said earlier. Doing new things. Colorado Media School, holding it down right now. And we are taking it to a whole new level of branding. So stay tuned. We got season 2 about to jump off. This is a little teaser, a little taste of what we have coming for you. And just stay tuned and keep watching. Rastafari out.